Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. My name is Khairunisa binti Ahmad and I come from University Utara Malaysia. My topic is the influence of reward benefit satisfaction to the education sector. Okay, as the introduction, what Malaysia has done or education would have to do with success in the field education as a country development. Okay, from here, especially in the education sector, by improving the quality of life, um, if it's must for most people, especially will actively seek employment at organizations that give benefits such as training, health, and also employee right. Malaysia also has an effort to make sure all the challenge in education reduce. For example, Malaysia had introduced of delivery unit, which is called PADU or improving education sector performance lesson from the delivery unit approach. This is from highlight role by education performance and delivery unit by Ministry of Education. This is report by World Bank 2018. This PADU is improving education outcome, a key of the government priority. Okay, Actor Hussein 2016, a considerable amount of literature has been published on compensation, show that theory based on the effect to the compensation on job performance, example, human capital theory. This human capital theory as an investment in training, formal education on job training and labor market experiences associated with a lifetime to earning and the earning link with employee compensation. Okay. What is the meaning of the benefits in the package? Include all the non-wage benefit, example, life insurance, paid and etc. Okay, from the past research, which is from Becker, Jensen, and Murphy, had report that compensation is largely an independent variable that convey many familiar features of organizational incentive system connected with the job performance. So from here, okay, another type of the non-wage benefit is some type of employees benefits are mandated by law, including minimum wage, overtime, leave under the Family Medical Leave Act, unemployment, and also workers' compensation and disability. Okay. What is the need of benefit in education sector? Okay, the needs of benefit in education sector, especially to the higher education, is because the traditional modes shown that they have their own challenge and advantage. Okay, from here, okay, we can win help the higher education to keep up to date with the professional development, okay, in the teaching mode and etc. Okay, from here also can improve their chance of progressing with the right profession and make a higher value contribution to a successful organization, also in education sector itself. Okay, benefit to the education sector are by earn the potential within the organizations or industry, and the last one is to develop academician skill. Okay, for example, transferred skills such as numeracy, communication, and also technology are inside. Okay, specialist knowledge that higher qualification bring with the confidence and ability to assess existing practices. Okay. Access training that realize the full potential of the staff while meeting by using advanced training is to implement the strategic plan to be more effective by transferring knowledge and also improving an employee's skill base. From here, we can promoting the specialist as an academician. It will give a training opportunity by learn culture and attract new staff with attractive work-related training. Okay, from here we can see why benefits is important. It can increase focus and productivity, it increase attendance, improve recruiting, and also increase the loyalty. Okay, what is the problem of benefits? Okay, problem of benefits is including safety, health, and also productivity. Okay, for example, in general, we can see in manufacturing sector, which is in small and medium-sized industry, were still using old technologies where short-term yearly profit matter more than long-term strategic planning that will create a conducive and healthy workplace. Okay, this is as an example, okay, in general example. Okay, additionally, the impact of wage is huge, quite huge compared with others. For example, as the labour supply increase, downward pressure is placed on the wage rate, which show that the pressure has come from the compensation or payment itself. Okay, from here, sometimes, if the employers make a demand for the employees who or doesn't keep the employee supply and directly give an impact through the wage, so particularly harmful to employees by working for those who do not have the degree or specialized training. Okay. What is the benefit framework? Okay, the benefit from frameworks is by state policy and research for early education, or SPRE. Okay, the SPRE is the SPRE is a framework is related to the education sector. Is involving various party. Okay, such as leadership, personality, and reward earned. Okay, this an approach to improve the early learning experience for children around and the country. Okay, this benefit should be a process that a guideline in the making that will give policymakers and education leaders with new insight and clarity when planning their state sponsored early learning incentive. And the framework consists for 5 principles that pre-working group identify as a critical component planning and executing an effective early learning program. Okay, from here we can see the pre-framework include high quality P3 education, which is include focus on curriculum, professional development, coaching, and engaged classroom, develop constrained and unconstrained skill, justify funding level, governance. We choose an appropriate governance structures, decide between an universal target or the hybrid model, equity, address poverty and the ecosystem, increase access and remove barriers, use the data and reporting to shine a spotlight or equity, community and family engagement, consider 2 generation strategies, which is use the community schools model as a one-stop shop, identify out of school opportunities, and the last one is educator development, which is develop an early childhood credential or certification, professional the P3 workforce, and rethink assessment and intervention. Okay, the review of benefits within higher education in Malaysia context. Okay, from past study in Malaysia education sector reveal a significant contrast in the value of education and development within the corporate and education sector. This is from Hawk, Ahmad Zabidi, and also Abdul Jalil. Our study education is for personal excellent equity of society and government people, so the economy of security, plenty, and ending civilization, as well as for civilizations of beauty and grandeur. Okay, employers also can focus more on understanding the employees' motivation if they want to improve their retention rate. Okay, this is above and beyond the benefits. Employees in Malaysia understand that they need to stay competitive to keep up their employment status as company continue to undergo digital transformation and also business restructuring. Okay, according to Tessema, Reddy, and Mbaye, they explored how the level of pay and benefits had brought job satisfaction to the Malaysia workers. Okay, by the expectation of the certain amount of monetary compensation for the organizational commitment and pay to be quantitative measure of the interest to the employee. In order to compete of the most talented worker, companies need to give attractive and fair pay. Okay, and it has been argued that payment is a motivator for many employees initially and directly attracting and retaining people at work. Okay, this is how payment is important for everyone. Okay, for academicians, higher education plays an important role in ensuring that achieve the goal particularly for the organization itself. According to Tay, demanding the salaries had a start to face down pressure as a result because they had to settle a job by their overqualified because of the limited demand graduate. Okay, from that, these issues are going unaddressed, okay, and lead to lack of willingness from the future generation of Malaysian to the higher level education, said Ben Megara. Okay, it is to command a wage premium, and employees should have higher skill to specialized skill and also experience. Okay. Recently, the world is facing a pandemic problem, including Malaysia. Okay, from those issues, according to Ahmad Ibrahim, see much wisdom in the stand taken by the government, especially in education. Okay, this global pandemic had to affect business, a lot of sector. Okay, so there is potential for the more in government can further improve the attractive of our university. Okay, demand for such service has witnessed high growth in the recent year. Okay, for the recommendation in the future, the in the future, the success reason and challenge aspect of the benefit will be more valuable and more huge knowledge to be understood. Okay, for the next study has to explore the other dimension of the benefit education sector. For the research should use a method perspective, quantitative research, and also rely on improving size of sample, and also can produce qualitative research to respect the quality of relationship between these two variables. And also for the as a conclusion, the evaluations of education is looking at the benefits to be more comprehensive and dedicated compared to the other study, and employees can increase their performance from the benefits they got from the organization. Although the previous study already discussed the implications and experiences of the conversation, we hope that Malaysian can offer useful insight, knowledge, and understanding of the benefits in their job intention, especially to education sector. Okay, thank you.